Silent Hill look like for Eddie? And we're going to dive in and see what it seems like for Angela. And knowing the subject matter that we're going to discuss, Angela's tale is quite sad, being a survivor of multiple situations that are pretty unspeakable. So if you or a friend of yours is watching and, some of this is triggering, I apologize. And if you are experiencing these problems, please make sure to seek help immediately. She indicates that she's there in Silent Hill looking for a mother and even father and brother. But the interesting thing is that it speaks a little oddly because she's looking for these individual cemetery, giving kind of that indication that she must have been called to Silent Hill, probably most likely with a letter or form of communication. We're never told what, but there is a subtle hint in the dialogue, which is very interesting, that seems to indicate that Angela's mother lived in Silent Hill. When James deduces that with his inquisitive comment. Angela's version of Silent Hill, it seems to show that she must be dealing with a number of stalkers or shadowy-like enemies, probably more like shadow-type folks that has constantly just antagonize her, make her fearful and afraid, while at the same time, if there are things that come out in the open or enemies that come out and actually show their strength and anger, they do it to make her so fearful. And there's going to be a lot more parts of fire and heat, opposite effect of what Eddie's was for her. Some fiery, smoky, foggy areas that are going to be around that she's going to have to deal with. Silent Hill wasn't the same as she remembered for Angela. It really does mean, and something that hasn't really been mentioned in many videos and people looking into this, that Angela must have been at Silent Hill and had a history with it before, I would say, all the madness, before all the craziness, or before her reflection of what she's dealing with is really shown in the location.